In this video, we're going to drill this particular fitting from approximately 1 millimeter to 5 millimeter. And this is a mod that will allow you to get the most out of your low pressure system. And I don't want you to be using a wrench because this is a brass fitting. It's quite delicate. Instead, you should be using something like this, a deep socket, and the dimension is 14 millimeter. 14 millimeter, by the way, is not a perfect fit, so I'd like to add some tape to make it more snug. You don't have to do that, of course, but that's how I play it. And full disclosure, I've already broken this free, but it's quite snug, right? So you want to be extra careful. So 14 millimeter socket, maybe some tape, and as the name implies, we're going to need a drill, and we're going to need a 5 millimeter drill bit, right? Here we go. Might as well go ahead and install this so we can get started. Okay, let's put some tape on this sucker. It's kind of hard to do with gloves, but it is what it is. Camera's running. Okay, 14 millimeter deep socket, and what I like to do is insert my tool, right, and I hold this down firmly. In your case, it's going to be very snug. Might need a lot of force. I prepared this like I mentioned, so we'll do that. We break it free, and then you can go ahead and just unscrew it by hand. Remove the tape. You see, again, it's 1 millimeter on this side, and if I flip it, it's about 5 millimeter. Not exactly 5, but pretty close to 5. And this, of course, as you can see now, it serves as a natural drill guide if you want to center that hole. So some people drill it from the outside, but probably better to utilize the existing 5 mil hole as a guide, right? So don't do this. Do this. Now, since we have a deep socket, right, we might as well reuse the socket when drilling. So this will hold the fitting so we don't damage it. We put the deep socket in a vise and we drill it in a vise, right? So that's our next step here. Our next course of action. Got a vise prepped. And let's speed this up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Let's drill this sucker. And we're done. 5 millimeter all the way through, 5 millimeter, and in this sequence I've already cleaned it out with a brass brush, and I've used some brake cleaner, but you should definitely make sure it's clean before you reinstall it. And again, if you want, you could add some tape, make sure the socket sits firmly. And once more, we hold we insert the tool, and we're gonna hold this pump as firmly as possible. There's no torque spec as far as I'm aware, but you want to make sure it's quite tight. And yeah, okay. That should do, right? That should do. We'll remove the tape, and we're done pretty much. So the next step, if you haven't done so already, you can go ahead and upgrade the fuel pump internals